Hey there, it's Patrick LoSasso. Here's a simple drill that can help you improve your balance by challenging the 3 systems we use to achieve balance. More on that shortly. This is a standing balance drill, so if you feel it's beyond your ability, skip it or only attempt it if you have a trained professional there to assist you. Now, if you watch this video, post a comment below and let me know what you think. And if you like it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel by clicking the red button below. And remember to ring the bell icon so you'll never miss a new video. In addition to my comprehensive line of exercise DVDs available on Amazon or my website, there's another option. My SmartXPD OnDemand platform gives you immediate access to every program I've ever produced, plus exclusive workouts and videos only available there. We add to them monthly, and you can try them for free right now by clicking the card up here in the corner, and I'll put a link to it in the description section below as well. Now, let's do a drill to improve your balance. Okay, let's do a drill to improve our balance. Now, I think it's helpful sometimes to define words that we use frequently, like function or balance, to define them, to bring specificity to them. So what is balance? Balance is our ability to control our posture and not fall in either a standing or seated position. Now, we execute and achieve balance by using 3 primary systems. The first, of course, is the vestibular system, or the inner ear. That tells us, where we are. And the second is our sense of feel, or proprioception, how our body is positioned. We have sensors in our joints and muscles and tendons and ligaments that inform us as to how we're positioned. And then the third one of the really important ones actually, is sight. We rely very heavily on the horizon for reference and balance. And you can tell that by just simply glancing up at the ceiling as you arch back. You'll feel a little uncertain. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the we're going to take the vision part of it out of the equation. So we're having to use more vestibular and more proprioceptive senses. So again, if you have balance issues, be very, very careful. Maybe skip this one or just watch it unless you have someone there to help you, spot you, a professional. If you're feeling relatively sure that you want to try it and you've got a counter nearby, go ahead and rest your hand on the counter for this. But what we're going to do is we're going to take a casual stride forward with that right leg, and we're going to leave it here. Now, we're going to be doing balance with both feet on the ground. Balance isn't just single leg balance, right? That's a form of balance. But gait or walking is actually a series of single leg balance moments in flow, but oftentimes we're standing with both feet on the ground. So we're going to practice balance with both feet on the ground. You're going to take a casual step forward with that right leg, so our feet are hip width apart. And now we're going to get into the taking of the sight out of the equation. What I'm actually do is have you give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and put your thumb out there. You can put your other hand on your hip. And what I'm going to have us do is look right at your thumbnail, right there. And we're going to draw a spiral. And I'm going to lock my eyes on that thumbnail, and the spiral is going to get progressively larger out to the side, and then we're going to bring it right back to the center, and I'm going to glance past it into the room. And at that moment when you glance past it into the room, you'll feel the challenge subside. Now, that might have been relatively easy because, we've got our feet, a nice wide base. So what we're going to do is we're going to make it progressively more challenging, and we're going to put our foot a little more towards the midline. What we're looking to encounter is these moments where we're making adjustments and we're programming or reprogramming our body to be balanced. So I've moved it in a little bit. We're going to do the same drill here. Thumb out here, lock on that thumbnail, and spirals. Now I'm feeling a lot more activity, those little balance corrections. And I like to go, maybe about 7 to 10 seconds with that spiral, and then bring it back to center and glance past it into the room and observe the quietness there of the balance. Okay, last progression here. Take that front foot and you're going to move it over. You could even put it almost in front of that back foot. You may not even need for this one to use your thumbnail. This is really challenging. Put a little bend in your knee and your hips so you have equity in the joints. You want to be able to control. You don't want to be propped all the way up on the last end of range of motion. So make yourself about 1.5 inches shorter for these, and we'll start with the spiral. Getting progressively bigger, following it around. And then bring it back to center and glance forward into the room. And oh my gosh, it's so much more reassuring, isn't it? Now let me say something. If you're losing your balance and you need to step out, do it. That's a great moment. That's what I call a scramble. You're executing a scramble to reverse or to reclaim your balance, to conquer the moment, reclaim your balance. So go ahead and step out of that and scramble and get yourself back. Okay, let's do it really quickly on the other side. You guys pretty much can understand the drill. You don't need me here to do it, but I've now casual step forward with that left leg. Right hand comes out in the front. There's the thumb. Spiral around and around it goes. And then bring it back to center. And I just love this moment when we glance past it into the room. It just demonstrates. You can just feel how important the horizon is. Okay, let's move it over a little bit. In front and spiral. And again, I like to get it to be about the size of a Fiat car tire. Back to center, glance past it. And last progression, almost all the way in front. Arm out, spiral. Woo! Oh man, you can really feel those adjustments occurring. Back to center, into the room. That's it. You can do that for like maybe, 3 times a day will cause an improvement. It's probably enough to affect a change. I hope you liked it. If you did, give me a thumbs up. Keep moving, my friends, and I'll see you at the gym.